folks. My name is Opry99er. I'm here today to teach you the speedrun for Eolis password for Faxanadu. I currently have an 8:24 is my best time. I'm in top 10. I'm 8th place and working my time down. I'm not going to teach you all the little tiny nuances of this game, but I want to show you the route mainly and a few things along the way that'll help your efficiency. So this is your password. You're going to want to save this password. I actually have this saved to a save state, which I'm getting ready to destroy now, which means I'm going to type this all back in later. But I'll show you. So, yeah. So when you start off, you start here in Eolis with all the stuff. You gotta, and this order is very important. So when you type in that password, this is the order it gives you. By having these items in this order, you never have to search for an item. You're simply menuing to the item and then selecting the top one because you're going to use them in this order. Maddock first, then the Q key, 2 sets of wing boots in succession, the A key, the K key, another set of wing boots, and then that red potion you should never use. But I have it there just in case. When you're learning this run, it's important to have that. If you look here, I have all the stuff. So this password gives me all the stuff. The only thing I don't have is the pendant, which decreases your offensive power. It's not supposed to, but it does. Anyway, so we have all the stuff we need. So to start off this run, you start off in this room. We're just going to head to the right. And one of the things you're going to see is that jump transitions are important. When you transition to a screen, jumping, we're going to be doing a lot of that. Okay, see what we did there? We jumped into the room. Now it takes 2 of these. I'm going to jump into this screen and throw. And I'll show you why I'm doing this here in a second. Let me get to a screen where I can kind of show you the reasoning. Let's go back to the beginning here. Let's go back to the beginning here, and I want to show you. So if you look at our character, when I start holding right, watch his speed. Now watch as I hold it. So he starts off walking slow, and then he speeds up. See? Slow to fast. And that momentum is critical, because if you lose that momentum, like for instance, if I just let go, I lose that momentum, it slows down everything, which it affects a lot of stuff. It affects the enemies you're going to encounter. It affects your patterns, everything. So maintaining that momentum is why we do a lot of things. That's why we do the screen transitions and stuff like we do. It's like why we jump into screens. Because if I just jump and throw a magic, like you saw there, all my momentum goes away. So you want to be moving forward when you're doing stuff to keep that momentum. So we'll throw here. Let's try this again. Just like that, see? All right, let's try this again, and we're going to go. So we're going to keep that momentum up. We're going to jump into this screen and throw the fireball, or throw the deluge magic, and then hit this door. 2 magics here. Then we're going to jump into this screen and throw when we get... That allows us to keep our momentum. We don't have to stop and use our sword. Also, if you use your sword while in the air, it also deletes your momentum. Like that, see? You don't want to do that. So you want to use that magic as frequently as you can. However, you're not going to refill your magic in this run if you play it properly. So not refilling your magic means you have to be careful how much magic you use, right? So we're going to transition in here and throw. Oops, I missed the throw. It's okay. We slowed down a little bit. Not a big deal. That guy right there will boost us forward. Since you have all the really good armor and stuff, you don't need to worry about those boosts. You're going to have access to plenty of health. We transition here. Item, Maddock. That's all you got to do. Select up, AA. See, that was unfortunate. We took damage and lost our momentum there. That's how you want that to look. And then as we come in here, we just go ahead and down and B for the Mattock usage. So as you can see, that clears my inventory at the top. I've used that item. I cannot use it again. And the route takes us up here. So you don't want to do that, obviously. That's unfortunate. But we took some extra hits, so we're going to want some food. So this guy right here, he drops bread. So if you ever need a little bit of health, and you see one of those guys are the little spiky guys at the top. They also drop bread. Those mushroom head guys drop bread. Jump and jump. That's how you want that screen to go. And then we're going to go into this next town here. So this is the route takes us into this town. Now we're going to transition screen here. Jump. Q key. See, we didn't lose any momentum there. So now we go up. I like to wait right here. Take that boost and then jump. If you get hit while on stairs, it allows you to do a jump. And here's a little bit of a tight jump where we got to jump over that guy. Jump into here. Okay. Since our Q key is already selected, go. That would be my first split in the run. That'd be my first split when we enter Mist World. Jump over that guy. So the route takes us up here. This is where we go next. Now these guys here are a real pain. Those little sword guys that sit real low. Because it takes 2 hits to kill them. And they hit really hard with that sword. Here we got to kill this guy. Then we come up here and then we're going to go down. Remember, go down here. Into this town. One more time, you know the drill. Transition. Keep that momentum. Now we're going to select these wing boots, but we're not going to use them right away. We're going to drop down here, kill that guy, over here, and drop down. Now this next sequence of events is important. You want to stay up here if you can. If you fall, it's not the end of the world, but you want to stay up here because those guys down there with those swords, they hit real fucking hard. And so right here we use our wing boots. Once you see that red house with the door there, use your wing boots and we're going to go straight up. And this is a tricky screen. You don't want to take damage here, but when we use the wing boots here. If you look at the top of the screen where it says T, look at that top right says T. That's how much time we have left on our wing boots. And it counts down. I did not get even with the ladder there, so we go in. We need these wing boots to last long enough to get us up to this next ladder, which is in this next screen. We got plenty of time. So this ladder right here, we're good. Now you got to get into this next town here. And taking that damage there is unfortunate. Okay, we go into the next town here. We're going to jump, transition, and select our next item, which is another set of wing boots. All right, now this is the screen where we're going to go up here. So I like to fall down here and use my wing boots. Okay, then now here we got a guy that you got to kill this guy fast. If you don't kill that guy right there fast, he has this magic where he'll tap his little drum and it causes damage to you in the room. No matter where you are in the room, it causes you damage. So we will go ahead and select our A key. That's what we're going to need next. Let's get this momentum. We face another guy just like that here. We're going to jump over him, and we missed it. That sucks. See that damage we took? And that's unfortunate. We don't want to take that damage there if we can avoid it. And if you can see, our wing boots are still active right now. And we need them to be active for a little longer, but I don't think we're not going to be able to get to the next spot where we need them, so that's unfortunate. Normally, you'd be able to get up into here and get up to that guy before the wing boots are gone, but we took a little extra time there, so get up here. This guy here drops bread, and right now we need some. Now, both of these little flying guys here drop bread, so I can kill one and get a little bit of bread, and that puts us in a pretty decent health spot. Now this spot sucks. You see that little bottle right there? That's poison. It's extremely hard. It's a pixel perfect jump to get over that poison without taking damage. And we didn't get it. So that actually costs time and health. Now we go up. Select your K key here. There's one more guy here that's going to give us some health. And we need every bit we can get. Here's where we use that K key. Now, this section here kind of sucks. do not fall down. If you fall down, the run isn't over, but you're not going to get a PB. It costs you 10 seconds to fall there because you got to go up the back way. Go up here, jump up. We're going to jump up here and then go up this ladder. This guy right here, you're going to take damage. There's nothing you can do about it. Here, you got to jump, take the damage boost, and then go. If you don't take the damage boost, you got to stand there and punch and hit those guys with your sword, and that takes forever. And it'll cost you a lot of damage, too. All right, this section, we jump up, and you want to grab that ladder right there. You take that hit if you have to. His spawn position is RNG dependent. So if you're low on health, just kill that guy before you go down. Otherwise, you can take a damage boost. So we're now in a weird position with our health, and I'll explain that here in just a second. Transition, select the wing boots. You're not going to need these for a while. But see, here's the thing. This health situation is terrible right now because we have to get to this next door without dying. And because our health is where it is, I think we're going to be okay. We don't have to do any manipulation here, but that guy gives us a little health. So now we're into here, and that's another split. So this is Dartmoor. We're going to go left. Now this guy right here, he's actually not going by physics. We're going to want to jump as far to the left as we can here. Oops, missed it. Because you don't want to go into that town. You want to go down here to this ladder. As you can see, our health is low. We have the red potion if we absolutely need it. I'm going to do everything I can not to use it because it takes time. It takes 5 or 6 seconds. Sometimes less, depending on how much health you've got. But okay, we're here. We have the wing boots attached, and we're going to go ahead and use those right here. And this guy will avoid us, so we'll just go down here, and he'll jump over us on purpose, and then we go into here. Now we're in the main castle, and we have our wing boots active, so we got to go down. And then right here, there's ointment on the bottom. We're going to grab that ointment. Now we're going to go straight up this ladder, and we're going to be at the end of the game now. Now these guys can't hurt you, so don't even try to fight them. You have the ointment active. And for the boss, you use your wing boots, you use deluge and sword. So magic and sword until he's dead. And then clunk, your game is over and you win the game. You're going to see a restless guy here in a minute. What a restless guy. Okay, so we beat the game. So now I'm going to do a run, timed, and we're going to go through it together, and we're just going to watch it, and I'll show you some of the things I do to adapt to different situations. There's lots of these runs you can watch on YouTube and speedrun.com. Just type in Faxanadu Eolis, and you can watch all these speed runs. You can watch folks that are way better than me play. I'm in 8th place, and the world record is a minute faster than me. He uses a ton of really optimized strategies. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and I'll do a run for you, and I'll show you how it looks. As you can see, we got our timer going. I'm not expecting much of a run here, but because I played Castlevania 2 all night last night, so my Faxanadu hands aren't quite there. Keep that momentum going. You don't need to jump here because there's just 2 guys on the ground. Jump here. Throw. Keep that momentum. Don't ever lose that momentum if you can avoid it. So that was a good first few set of screens there. And we go right. I should have jumped into that screen, but I didn't. So we're going to have to take that. That's unfortunate. Wow. Huge slowdown there, all because we did not do the jump transition properly. So keep that in mind. Those things are important. Grab that mattock. Okay, we did not do that one right. So, as you can see, we're taking a lot of slowdowns here, and we took a slowdown there as well. And there as well. Jump in here, down and B to use the mattock. As you can see, we're slowing down a lot. We have not had a very good first split here. We're going to be behind several seconds. But we're going to continue the game. Keep that momentum. Here you're going to want to... That's unfortunate. That's not how you want to do that screen. But we took the damage, so let's go ahead and kill that guy. And then here we'll jump up, jump over, jump over. Took a little boost there, no big deal. You can just walk off the edge here and head on into town. We're going to do the old menu right here. Getting that Q key. Here we're going to jump up, wait, take that boost. Once that guy hits us on the stairs, we can just jump as if we were standing on a normal platform. Jump and jump. Let's go up here and use our Q key. Okay, we're 3 seconds behind. A lot of mistakes made there, so I wasn't expecting a world record run here anyway for this tutorial, but 3 seconds behind is what it is. Okay, moving on. Ah, that's unfortunate. I wanted to jump over that guy, but we ended up taking the hit from him. So yes, severely unoptimized run here, but you're going to get the idea. And once again, we transition here. Keeping that momentum the whole time. Keep that momentum the whole time. All right, now at this point, we're going to drop down, hit that guy, jump and wait, and then jump, jump, jump. Come over here, and we want to jump straight into this blue guy. He'll boost us over, and we stay on top. That's the most important thing. Got to stay on top here until you get to that point. Then you can drop. Now we're going to take 1 damage boost here. Oops, that was a knockback. That's not good. And then we're going to use our wing boots here where we see the red house. Okay. Use those wing boots here. We're going to go up. Take a little damage boost there. Looking at that timer up there, you want to be up here before it says 15. So we got up here when it said 17, we're good. It is counting down. We have one more screen here. We have to navigate these baddies, and then we're going to go up these stairs here. Now, the world record strat has you using another wing boots immediately right here. I am not going to do that because I want to give us as much opportunity as we can to use the boots moving forward. Because this is a beginner tutorial. It's to teach you the route, not necessarily to teach you to optimize. We're going to switch here. Another wing boot. And we'll come down here and use those wing boots. All right, got to kill this guy quickly. See if we can jump over this guy. Boom. All right, we lost another second there, but that's okay. We're still, in the ball game. Obviously, if you've got a better health, you can take damage boosts through here, but I don't really have the health right now to do that. Now, as you can see, this time I have enough of the wing boots left to get up here, and we'll just grab that bread, jump down and use some magic. I missed him. Knock him off the stairs. Oh, look at that. 1 pixel away. 1 pixel away from missing that poison. Get to our key. Okay. It's unfortunate. You can usually jump over that guy. I didn't there. We'll pause for 1 second. Use the... Oh, no, we fell. You see how we fell? Okay, so I'm going to show you the backup route. Now, obviously, this is going to destroy any chance we have of a good time, but It's okay. Here's the backup route. All this shit here you wouldn't have to do. You'd be coming in up top here, which we're not going to have the ability to do. So this takes a lot of extra time here. So now we're back in here. But yeah, that's what happens when you fall. When you fall, the game's not over, but your time is going to be toast. And I didn't do the jump thing like I should have there. So yeah, we are all kinds of screwed up now, and our health is bad now. We're in a real bad spot for health. All because we missed that one jump. Grab that. Gotta kill that guy. Alright, so we're hurting right now. Now, one of the things that's nice about this run is that we have the elixir. And what that means is if we die, like this, it automatically refills everything. Which, you know what? It's okay. Lost a lot of time, lost our life, but it's okay. All right, we're 19 seconds behind, mostly due to that fall. To the right. I'm gonna kill this guy down here. Use the wing boots. Remember, this guy will avoid us, so we just jump down there. All right, now we are in the final castle. Plenty of time. Let's get this ointment. And if you remember, after you get the ointment, you go straight up. These guys can't hurt you. Jump through them. And then okay. So as you can see, we lost a ton of time due to a couple mistakes there, but that's the run. That's the route. That's the run. If you don't make the same mistakes I did, you can get a pretty darn good time. That's still a sub 9 minute. I want to pull up the leaderboard real quick. I'll show you what that would do if you had that crappy run I just had. Let's see, speedrun.com. Let's see, Faxanadu. Faxanadu. All right, let's switch over to this view screen here. So Eolis password. So we got an 843, which is pretty crappy, but that would still put you in top 10. So that still would have been a top 10 time. Arcus has a 921. Yeah, Arcus has a 921, and then this was an 843. So this would be a top 10 run, even as crappy as it was. It's still a top 10 run. You'd be in 10th place, right behind Sci-Town. So anyway, if you're looking for a fun, fast speed run, this is the one. This is a fun game, and the route is fairly simple. There's a few little confusing spots, but if you make mental notes to yourself where you need to go at certain spots, then you'll be just fine. But I hope you enjoyed this. This is one of my favorite games of all time. It's a fun little route. Feel free to check back and revisit this for routing information if you need it. This was 18 seconds slower than my PB, but it's still a top 10 time. So you can absolutely get a good time in this game. Getting sub Arcus is not going to be that tough in this one. All the games I run, my first focus on any game is sub Arcus, which is why I don't run Ninja Gaiden. But yeah, you can get this. You can get this easily if you want to run it. Hope you enjoyed the little tutorial here, the little route walkthrough. So if you liked it, hit the like down below. Subscribe to the channel. It's free to do so. and you'll get some dope content coming your way. So thanks a lot. My name is Opry. Catch me on Twitch, Opry99er. Thanks.